Hey, so just a couple of things that were on my mind today. I had to talk about it. um, Ladies, this is for you. One of the things I've noticed, once I started dating the guy I'm dating right now, I feel like guys come out the woodwork. It's really weird. And I know I mentioned this before where they have like this, I don't know if it's like this intuition. I don't know. Where it's like, oh, and this is dating somebody, then we can hit her up. I'm telling you. And it doesn't help as Mercury retrograde, which I know that has a lot to do with it. So, you know, they just start texting, finding me on IG. What are you doing? What's going on? Okay. Mind you, these are the same people that ghosted me like months ago. So here they come. But that's not what I was coming to talk about. What I'm coming to talk about is that friend that you have. It's a guy friend. You might have more than one. He's the one that it's not the best friend that you will never date. You've been friends since you were kids. It's platonic, nothing there. You've never done anything with them, nothing like that. Um it's that friend where it was kind of a relationship, you were kind of dating, sort of, kind of, not really, whatever it was, a situationship, whatever you want to call it. Okay, that guy, the one that he calls you when it's convenient, texts you when he's not texting other females. You know, that one. He's only available when, for you when he's available. It's not a mutual thing. So everything is on his terms, kind of thing, right? Until you get in a relationship. So now you're not available. Okay? So these guys are the ones you need to watch out for, because they like to creep and crawl around and act like they really care about your relationship, right? And what I want to say is, don't tell them anything about your relationship. And what I mean by that is, all you need to say is, it's good, it's great, I love, being in a relationship with this person, he means the world to me. That's all you need to say. Because if you start telling them anything negative about the guy you're talking to, right? It could be, when he's the friend of the friend texts you or calls you, hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. It's good to hear from you. Haven't heard from you for a while. How's you and the new guy? Like, they'll just throw that little in like they really care, but they don't. That's just a little ploy to kind of test the temperature of your relationship. How serious are you in that relationship, right? And so they're trying to test you to see just how committed you are in this, just how serious it is, right? And you have to know this going in. You have to know that when he asks you how you and dude are doing, it's not out of this great sense of, I just care about you. No, it's, how can I weasel my little way in, right? So, in a weak moment is what they're waiting for. So if you divulge and you say, well, I don't know, like, he hasn't called me today, or we're having a fight, and you just go into all of that, talking about the negative, giving him all the deets and stuff, that's the information you tell your girlfriends, tell your sister, tell your mom, whoever you're close to, tell your gay friend, whatever. Don't tell it to that guy. The guy that he is in your life, but he's not. It's like he's just trying to come in on those vulnerable moments. Okay? He's looking for that. Because he's not wanting a commitment from you. No. You know what I mean? And so you just have to be wise enough to see it for what it is. Right? Because when you allow this person to creep in and wedge a little stuff in there, oh, well, I wouldn't put up with that. Oh, well, it's only a matter of time before he does da 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 da. Like, they're going to start planting these seeds into your head to make you question, to make you start feeling, anxious about what you have going on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because it's just a ploy to get into your pants. Just saying it. Just saying it. Because it is. And I'm so sick of that. Like, I'm sick of that. I'm sick of guys that do that. Like, don't be that guy. You know what I mean? And don't let that guy come into your life and mess up a good thing. Don't do it. Because it's not worth it. And it won't be worth it. Because every relationship has its issues. Great relationships have their issues. You know, I'm not even going to talk about the Will and Jada thing. The entanglement, entrapment, whatever. That's a good one. But what I will say is this. When you're in the beginning stages of a relationship or any stages of a relationship, those guys are always going to be there. It's flattering because they'll make you feel good about yourself. They'll make you feel like, oh, you know, you deserve better, this and this and that. Now, they're not saying they're going to treat you better and they're going to be that guy. They're just like trying to build for you, like they're just wanting to build doubt in you so that you start doubting this new guy so that you can be available again for them, right? So whenever they call or they text and you're just like waiting for them to, you know, show you some attention, that's all. It's like they're just waiting like to get you back in that cycle and that circle again. It's a test. Don't fall for it. Don't fail that test, because if you continue to fall into that cycle, you're going to have to keep repeating it till you learn your lesson. So take it for someone who knows. And somebody who's currently dealing with that situation right now. Have a good relationship. It's brand new. It's new. Things are great. But there's always these guys that are coming around like they're your friends and they're just really, you know, wanting your well-being and they have your best interest at heart. That may well be. But don't be foolish. You know, keep your eyes on the prize. All right? Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the BS, because that's all it is. Okay? And so I just had to put that little disclaimer, you know, afternoons, you know, after school special out there for anybody that's dealing with that, because those guys, don't let them do that. You know what I'm saying? Those jokers is what I'm going to call them, jokers. Because they know if you give them a little inch, it's over. If you just start saying, well, you're right, and you know, and you just start telling all the negative things to him about this guy that you so, you know, care about and want to be with, you're going to mess up a good thing. You know, because let the new guy find out that you've been texting with this other guy and all that kind of stuff, and you just, you know, or you just start an argument or make things worse, you know, instead of just working it out. Go and work it out with the new guy. Talk to a friend that has good sense, and I mean it. Not those single, jilted, you know, bitter friends that ain't got nobody and they're looking for any reason for you to stay single as well with them. Okay? Get the friend that has sense. You know what I mean? That gives you good advice. You know what I'm saying? If you have to talk to somebody, talk to them about whatever issues you might have. Because people, for some reason, their toxic energy will grab onto you. They'll put it out there because they want you to be miserable like them. And if they see that you're happy and you have a good thing and they feel some kind of way, they might be jealous. They might try to sabotage it, right? They'll tell you whatever, you know, they feel like will get you to change your mind about whoever you're talking to. Well, I had a friend that had the same situation and he did this and this. Toxic people, don't let them in your life. Keep the positive people, keep the positive energy. You know when it's a good thing in your heart and you feel it's a good thing. But sometimes people will talk you right out of a good thing because of their negative energy and whatever bad situations they've had in their life. Don't let them apply their bad karma, their bad situationships or whatever to you, because everybody's situation is different. Everybody's relationships are different. You can't mold everybody into one. Okay, so your situation is different, and just keep that in mind for the future, because you got some haters out there, and I'm just trying to let you know, when you have a good thing, people are just gonna like, okay? The energy vampires are out there to suck the blood and life out of you and whatever good things you have going on in your life, and that's anything in your life. So just trying to put that out there as a warning. Just a warning, okay? I don't know who needs to hear this today, but I am currently dealing with this myself. And I know it is what's going on. And I refuse to let that happen. Okay? Refuse. I've done it before. I've been in that situation before, and I don't want to feel that. Listen. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in that same situation, let it apply to you. Reverse the scenario. You know what I mean? Because you have females out there that are trifling too. They're waiting for you to tell your business, and she's gonna be like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, like, I wouldn't put up with that. Like, she doesn't appreciate you. I always appreciated you. You know, I always thought that you were just the best thing, and I just wish that we had. They'll start that whole conversation. Don't even entertain it, okay? Because if it was meant to be, it would have been, right? So people like Johnny come lately or Jenny come latelys and all that kind of stuff, don't let them do that to you. Don't let them bust up a whole good thing. Just because you might have some questionable things going on, or you might just have some insecurities of your own that you don't, you may or not know how to deal with, right? Don't let them do it. Okay. Have a good day. God bless. Peace.